Hello, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video, I'm going to be testing out the new Marc Jacobs Holiday 2018 collection. I am very excited for this collection. I think I'm excited about anything that has to do with makeup pretty much. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking about it. But I am really excited for this collection because, it wasn't really the whole collection initially. It was really just one item in the collection. Yeah. This highlighter. I mean, it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. Should I give you a sneak peek of the inside? I mean, it's so beautiful. I get really excited about a lot of makeup, but this really caught my eye and was like, it is gorgeous. And so after picking up this highlighter, I did start kind of doing a little research and checking into the entire collection, and I was like, wow, this is actually really pretty. There's not a ton of pieces in the entire collection, but I thought it was really interesting and beautiful, so I decided to pick up a number of things. According to Marc Jacobs, this collection was actually inspired by the bold, anything goes kind of aesthetic from the mod era. And so he really went for something, with bold, sparkling jewel tones on the eyes, the body, and the cheekbones to be drenched in this amazing gold highlight. And he said the lips are getting the full glam treatment with a very bold statement lip, which obviously I have all those things going on. Super glittery, gold highlight, bold lip, and I love it. I really do. So if you want to see me test out and play with some of these items from the holiday collection, then keep on watching. So while it was initially the highlighter that caught my attention in this collection, there are a lot of really beautiful pieces to the collection. The collection is not huge. It has a couple of little mini lipstick bundles, it has a couple of little mini bundles. The highlighter, of course, is a big statement piece. There's a really gorgeous lip gloss, and then there are these gorgeous little things. So these are the Marc Jacobs See-quins. It's so cute how it's spelled S-E-E. See-quins Glam Glitter Eyeshadows. So they actually came out with 6 of these little mini glittery eyeshadow pots. The sequin finish eyeshadow in a pot adds super shimmering dimension to any look. The innovative demi-pressed process allows the pigments to apply more vividly and gives the glitter maximum sparkle. And the versatile formula can also be packed on for intense glitter or blended for a soft wash of sparkle. It's high impact dazzle with smooth glide and bold color. These little eye sequin things are so beautiful. They are gorgeous. I actually picked them up in 2 different colors. I got the shade Paparazzi and Topaz Flash. So Topaz Flash is a smoky kind of bronze color. And of course, Paparazzi is a very bright, fiery copper shade. So both of these are really beautiful. They come in these little jars with the gold Marc Jacobs top, and then you open them up and they actually have this little plastic piece that says do not discard, and this is just kind of like a little stopper that you can use to press them down. I would assume keep them a little bit more fresh. These are a very soft formula. They're kind of a little bit gel-like, and they're very creamy when you apply them to the eyes. And be warned, they are very fragile. While I was getting ready this morning, I had them on my little table, and then my hand just jerked, and I ended up knocking this guy on the floor. And it shattered. into like maybe 4 big chunks. And so I got down there and I was like picking up the pieces out of the carpeting. So like there might be cat hair in this now, but I was like, I'm not wasting it because it's so, so, so beautiful. But while they're very soft and very fragile, they're also very malleable. So I was able to like kind of press it back into the jar, and then using this like little stopper thing, I kind of just like repressed it into the container. And it actually, considering it fell on the floor and was in mini little pieces, it actually looks pretty good. I mean, it's not so bad. It came back to life because I just kept like pressing this little plastic part in. So these are really, really, really beautiful. When I first saw them, they immediately reminded me of the little Tarte chrome paints. I have 2 of these guys. I have the color Park Avenue Princess and also Top Yacht. When I first saw them, I was like, oh yeah, these are exactly like the Tarte chrome paints. I mean, even the containers look almost the same. I mean, here's the Marc Jacobs one, here's the Tarte. Basically same size. They look very, very, very similar. But when you actually get the little Marc Jacobs eye sequins, they are a completely different formula. So I did actually swatch a couple of them here. In the middle, these middle 2 here, these are the Tarte chrome paints. This right here is Park Avenue Princess, which is this like coppery gold, and this one here is Top Yacht. On the sides are actually the Marc Jacobs sequins. So this is the Copperazzi color, and this is the Topaz. So if you can see how the 2 Tarte colors are actually very much just a metallic kind of, they're called chrome paints, but they go on as just a smooth metallic. They don't have really any glitter in them. But if you look at both of the Marc Jacobs ones, can you see how they have just that really glittery shine to them? I mean, I don't know if the camera is picking it up or it really can do it justice. All 4 are beautiful, reflective, gorgeous, but the 2 Tarte cannot compete with the Marc Jacobs at all. They just can't. There's no comparison in the color. That being said, they are very similar in the actual touch and feel and the application of them, and so they apply very similarly. They feel very similar when you kind of touch and like rub them. Although the interesting thing about these Marc Jacobs ones is you can really just shear them out and kind of just do like a really nice beautiful wash of color with that glitter top coat. Especially this Topaz one, I feel like that one just shears out so beautifully. And then it kind of just leaves that kind of brown color with just this gorgeous sparkle. And the sparkle in these is so gorgeous. It's kind of a multi-reflective, multi-color, especially in the Topaz. I can see there's green sparkle, there's some gold, there's some like purple sparkle, and they are stunning. They look beautiful. They're beautiful to swatch, they're beautiful just to look at, and they're really gorgeous on the eyes. So to do this eye look today, it was actually really simple and didn't take a long time, and I would have been done way faster if I hadn't knocked the little like sequin pot on the floor and spilled everything. So sticking with the Marc Jacobs family, I actually went in with this eyeshadow palette here. This is the Fantasy eyeshadow palette from the Coconut collection. So really simple. It took me probably all of 7 minutes to do my eyeshadow look with this palette. Initially went into the colors Covet and Fantasy into my crease and on the brow bone to start kind of building up some color, and then went into this dark brown shade called For More into the outer crease and onto the outer edge of my eye and onto the lower lash line, buffing that out again with Covet and Fantasy, finally taking Flesh onto my brow bone just to kind of blend everything together. So really, really simple use of this eyeshadow palette here. Then I went into these sequin little glitter pots. I first took the color Topaz Flash and just patted that all over my eyelid. It went on really nicely, and I feel like it actually goes on a lot easier using your fingers. I just like, you know, patted that on my eye, kind of blended it out, but then to get a little bit just more finessing of into the crease to get the color kind of exactly where I wanted, I did take a flat packing brush and just kind of like made sure that the color went all the way right into the crease. And then I went into the color Copperazzi in like the very middle just to kind of brighten things up, and then kind of just blended out the edges slightly. On one eye, I just went in directly with the sequins. I kind of was doing a little test to see if these needed any kind of like glitter glue or tacky base to apply. threw on a little bit of black eyeliner and mascara, and that was it. It was super, super, super fast and really easy, but so glam. The glitter that is on my eyes today is kind of like nothing I've ever seen before because it is so tiny and so micro fine that like every time I move my head, it just is like sparkle, 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 which I love. In general, I felt like they were pretty easy to work with. There wasn't a lot of difficulty packing them on. Just, I have to say now, having had them been on my eyes for about an hour and a half at this point, I actually just went into the bathroom and looked at my eye, looked at my makeup kind of under the brighter lights, and I noticed on the eye that I actually used the glitter glue, there was a fair bit of creasing and kind of separating going on. So especially right here in my crease, it was getting very creasy, and there was even a little bit of like the glitter was kind of just like lifting up on my eyelid. So if you kind of can just look, I'm gonna get close and close my eyes really quickly. On the eye with the glitter glue, there is a lot more transferring of the glitter up into my crease as opposed to just on their own. Don't pay attention to this inner portion there. I messed up because I'm right-handed, so I was like going in with the glitter and like hit this like inner portion of my eye with my finger. So there's glitter there, but just in general into the crease, there's a fair bit more creasing going on this side and a lot more the glitter just kind of slipping and moving around. So I don't know if it's just these sequins are not playing well with that particular glitter glue, or really just look at the other eye, it doesn't seem like you need a glitter glue at all. And so I probably next time I use these would opt just to not do any kind of glitter glue and see how that goes from there. But overall, these are beautiful. So, so, so gorgeous. There's six shades. I kind of want to pick up a couple more of these just because they are so beautiful and so unique, and they are limited edition. So definitely I would recommend picking those up if you enjoy glitter, if you like things that are very glam and lots of sparkle. These are a definite winner. Next, let's talk about the highlighter, which was of course the item that initially attracted me and called me to this collection in the first place. So this is the Omega Glaze All Over Foil Luminize. It is in the color Guilty, which is a warm peachy gold. This is another limited edition item. It is a highlighter with reflective foiled look in an oversized, covetable gold compact. The microfine jet milled powder applies seamlessly for a get noticed glow without glitter. This is the same size as the Marc Jacobs Omega bronzers, so it is huge. I mean, just look at this pan size of this highlighter. This is probably the biggest pan of highlighter I possibly have ever seen. Like, it is gigantic. So this is really beautiful. I mean, swatching this, it's very, very soft, very creamy, and it does have this really gorgeous, like, kind of warm, peachy undertone to the gold. And so I think this actually would work on so many different skin types. It's rich enough in color, it's gold, it's warm. I feel like it would work on very, very deep skin tones, but I think the peach undertones to it, if you sheer this out, which it is possible to really sheer this guy out, I think it could actually work on very fair skin tones as well. So I am wearing this today, and it gives just this very, I wouldn't say natural because it is very noticeable, but I don't get a very strong gold kind of vibe. I mean, it's not like, it's not going to give you kind of that same like Fenty like trophy wife kind of look. It's not even going to give you like a Becca Prosecco pop. I think the peach undertone allows it to kind of just melt into the skin, and it is, like I said, so soft that the peach allows it to blend seamlessly, and then it is so soft it just melts into the skin, and it's really hard to tell. I mean, I obviously have a lot of highlighter applied, but it's not like sometimes where you put a lot of highlighter on and it's just like it's a streak of like really, really shiny reflectiveness. This doesn't do that. It blends really seamlessly, and it is beautiful. Beautiful. I love this highlighter. If you're going to get anything from this collection, definitely pick up this highlighter. It's worth it if you love highlighters. I mean, you get so much. It's huge. It's a huge pan, and this packaging is to die for. Drop dead gorgeous. I keep saying that because it is. It's so pretty. This is what I wanted from the collection initially, and it did not disappoint. This is probably one of the best highlighters that I have used in a very long time. All right, next, let's move on to some of the lip products. So I picked up 2 of the lip products. The first lip product that I got was one of the little mini sets. So this is the On the Dot Mini Le Marc Liquid Lip Crayon Trio. So in this collection, you get 2 existing shades as well as 1 brand new and exclusive shade. Marc Jacobs' website describes this as saying, "Be on the dot to any holiday celebration with this party-ready lip set, the perfect way to experiment with color for any occasion. Le Marc Liquid Lip Crayon is everything you love about a liquid lipstick in the form of a creamy crayon. This trio of minis features 1 brand new exclusive shade, the Ready to Go, and 2 best-selling shade, Night Mauves and Plum N Get It. The creamy crayon melts into lips with a lightweight liquid sensation, providing powerful one-swipe color with bold impact. With the perfect amount of playtime, you get the best of both worlds, instant color, and up to 16 luxurious hours of long wear. The bold, high-pigmented shades feel creamy and comfortable and won't dry or settle into fine lines. The crayon offers total control for effortless application, so it's easier than ever to shape and fill your lips. Go ahead and make your Le Marc." So this is actually a really cute little trio. It was $25, but they say it was a $36 value, and currently on the Marc Jacobs website is on sale for $17.50. So if you pick this up for $17.50, that's a really excellent price, I think, for these 3 little lipsticks. I've never actually used this formula of the Le Marc Liquid Lip Crayon before, which that whole description of the product confuses me. I mean, it's a liquid, but it's actually like a solid, but it's a crayon, so it's very creamy. It kind of confused me, and when I was putting them on my lips, it kind of confused me as well. It does go on very, very smooth. The application is really effortless. I say effortless with a caveat. It's effortless to get the pigmentation. They go on and they are, even the lightest color, it's full pigmentation, 1 swipe coverage, really, really easy for that. The part that is not quite so easy is the creaminess of the formula. Now, maybe it's just me that forever will always have trouble putting on lipstick. I don't know. But I found the creaminess a little bit difficult just because it was so creamy, especially with these 2 darkest shades, the red and also this plum that I'm wearing on my lips right now. This plum one, I don't know what it was. This is the last one I tried on. I was going and the crayon tip actually just like broke as I was trying to apply it. I don't think I was applying like that much more pressure or anything, but for some reason it completely broke off, and that was like a whole thing. And once things start going wrong with this formula, it's hard to like bring it back and rein it in because it just moves around so easily. That being said, it is very comfortable to wear. It feels very moisturizing, it feels very rich, and it doesn't feel really heavy or anything on the lips either. I've been wearing it for maybe about an hour, and it doesn't feel drying. It hasn't, let me see if there's, like, let's do the transfer test. There's a little bit. You can see a little bit of transferring, but not much, and it actually still looks really good on the lips. So that's a really nice thing. Once it does dry down, it becomes a lot more long lasting and wearable, but when it's in that very creamy, wet phase, I find it personally difficult with which to work. But overall, I still did like it. I think the colors are beautiful. The last lip product we have in the collection is this guy here. So this is in the Enamored High Shine Gloss Lip Lacquer, and this is in the color Shine a Light. Now, this is also limited edition. It's a high shine holiday lip gloss with lasting brilliance in a new glitzy gold shade with pink shimmer. This gloss delivers maximum color and brilliance with its unique triple shine complex, a blend of high performance ingredients that provides unstoppable wear and shine like 30 coats of lacquer. The brilliant shine in this gold lip gloss contributes to an optical plumping look, and Enamored feels cushy on the lips, never sticky. It's really, really gorgeous. So I did try this on its own. I am interested in seeing what it would do over the top of one of these lipsticks, and so now this one has dried down. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of gloss and see how it goes. Oops, oh no. Oh no, there we go again with the like, ooh, see, look at that. Look how much color has come off. And it's getting a little more slippery again. So that was probably a big mistake to put this gloss on this really dark color that's going to make a mess. But the effect of adding this gloss over the top is really pretty. It's pretty. It's pretty. It's really gorgeous. So I think this gloss on its own is beautiful. I mean, it's very sheer, but it has just a kind of enough of a sparkle to give it a little bit of like glitz and glam excitement. I love it. But over the top of all of the kind of lipsticks, I think this really will amp up any kind of lipstick that you have going on, just to give it a kind of like, it's a little bit, like they said, a plumping effect. It's not coming off particularly golden. It's not really giving me a lot of color, pink, gold, green, what have you. Slightly glittery, but it's not coming off with any kind of big chunks of glitter or anything. So I think it really, if you want to just amp up any lipstick that you have, I think this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gloss. I really like it. If anything, I would say it's a little pricey for what you get, but it is Marc Jacobs. It's the, you know, you're paying for the packaging, you're paying for the Marc Jacobs name, but it is kind of just, I don't know if there's anything so special about this gloss that you couldn't get with any other type of gloss, but it is really beautiful and I love the look of it. So that's everything that I have from the holiday collection. I personally really loved this collection. I think it embodied the things that I love the most about the holidays, being, you know, glitz and glam and, you know, getting all gussied up for holiday parties all in one collection. So I think that was really fun. I'm really interested in exploring and playing and trying out some new things from Marc Jacobs. So this was a lot of fun. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. Leave some comments down below and let me know, have you tried anything from Marc Jacobs? Like, what are some of the things that you love that you've tried, or what are some things that you want to try or interested in trying out? I'd love to hear about that. Thank you so much for joining me again today. And if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do that. Hit that subscribe button. I'm here throughout the entire month of December testing out new holiday makeup. We're doing tutorials. Lots and lots of fun videos are coming out from my channel very soon. And if you don't want to miss a single one, make sure you ring the notification bell so you'll get a notification every single time that I upload. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. I love you so much.